Hello everybody, this is everyone else here to introduce the new week of Indie Game Month, Round 2, Day 11. We're looking at an interesting game called Pankapu. Now, this is a rather interesting 2D side-scrolling game packed with action, a platform jumper, narrative, and episodic. So far, from what I can tell from this game, it is something that is...
The world of dreams was threatened.
Sure, it's like most other 2D type of games, but this one has a certain storytelling art style and feel to it. So
Fortunately,
it's not the normal other type of action 2D platformer games.
with his tremendous
That I promise you.
he gathered all the remaining dream matter and
So this game is basically going to be telling about a long story about a girl and everything else, which I will be telling.
and gave
Bless
birth
me.
to a guardian.
So this
Yanagi invasion.
This is just so everybody knows, and so you know, this is a alpha, the alpha game, the alpha demo here. Wow, I can't talk. Alpha demo here. So
The dream future.
it is still being worked on. I haven't seen the full entire version yet, but hopefully we will have some full game on content. It looks pretty interesting for the fact that it has one character that has 3 forms. Each form does something entirely different. This is the sword mode. I've only seen the sword and the arrow, the archer mode, but I haven't seen the last one yet, which will probably be activated in the full-on game. So, and you have your little character assistant, which is up there in that tree. So I'm going to tell you the quick story and overview of this game. The description of this game is: in a world full of dreams and nightmares, a tiny warrior has to fight for the safety of his homeland, which is like the good dreams side of the whole world. However, a real purpose of his quest is beyond the struggle of good and evil, is the mental health of a traumatized child. So literally this is all focused on one child as having these horrific nightmares that have been bleeding into the good side of the world, and our warrior here, Pankapu, is here to defend the good side of the world from all the nightmares that are flowing through it. So, told in a manner of a fable to read to a child, the game has 2 levels of reading: the story of Pankapu, and epic and narrative. Epic and native. The second one about another character who was told in the dark and tragic. So literally, this game has 2 sides of the story. It's not just one; it's 2. So the key features for this game is the action and platformer in 2D told like a tale. So literally it's told from a children's book. You're reading the book while the characters and everything are becoming active. The 2 parallel stories between the dreams and reality. Episodic game release chapter by chapter. So this game is not going to be released in full-fledged. It's going to be an episodic game. That's what I call it. So literally you'll get episode 1, episode 2, episode 3. Right now they're still working on this game, so hopefully we'll see the first chapter, first episode soon. There are three forms, which I told you before. You can switch them anytime. Infuse your weapon with the power of dream. Explore stages to find new weapons to equip. Poetic soundtrack composed by I'll just say poetic soundtrack. This is for PC, Mac, Linux, PS4, Wii U, and NX. I'm guessing that means that's probably going to be for the Nintendo Switch. The summary for this whole entire game is, like I said, it's a platformer, episodic. The full games will be on the PS4 and Xbox One. It's said to be released. Oh, so I'm guessing it is been released. I haven't seen anything about it, but I'm guessing I'll just say it now. The 21st of September 2016, so about 4 days ago, 4 or 3 days ago. Operating model, 2 episodic games. It's in French and English. Oh, let's see. Let's go on to what I think about this. So far I played this game, the entire full-on demo. This is... I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not saying it's boring. I'm saying this is something that takes on, like, the future of, like, creating games that are told in a story, like in a children's storybook. I know there are many games that tend to go, like, for the whole children's book or telling the story like that, but not many have, like, the right narrative voice to, like, tell and talk about how the main character or the main protagonist goes through all of this to protect the worlds and everything else like that. This game kind of brings that feeling out. To me, I'm not, like, normally fond of these type of games. Like, it seems like it's kind of repetitive. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I mean, a lot of games these days are becoming more and more repetitive, which has not bothered many people. But if you're the type of person that just doesn't like repetitive games, then I probably wouldn't recommend playing this one. So this game is available. It has a demo out. You can take a look at it. I'm pretty sure it's probably on Steam or somewhere on the PC world for you guys to play. I say take a look at it if you want to. It looks pretty interesting, but this, yeah, I'd say it's fun. But anyway, thank you for watching. Hope you wait for the next video.